Graham Dunbar is a correspondent with the Associated Press. He's outside FIFA headquarters in Zurich, and he joins me now. So we appreciate your time so much. So put in perspective, obviously this isn't as striking and as surprising as the initial raid was, but it's still a pretty big deal. Could you put this in perspective for us?
Well, it's really the next wave of the case that started in May. In some ways, it's a mopping up exercise. It's part of the same bribery conspiracy that was alleged in May. So it's, in some ways, this has been expected, but it's the timing that is damaging and surprising because, again, you've got important decision makers coming to Zurich to be part of discussions about trying to secure FIFA's future, about trying to show that the organisation has changed, is serious about the problems of the past. And on the morning of a very important discussion about those reforms, potentially about the future of the World Cup, you have two officials who, before breakfast, are being led away from their luxury hotel, the now famous Baur hotel in Zurich. And it's damaging to FIFA that people who are trying to position themselves as part of the future, as reformers taking these important decisions, are being dragged back into the past as potentially the people who've been taking millions of dollars of bribes that have almost destroyed FIFA's reputation this year.
Has FIFA done anything to be proactive since these investigations and arrests have begun? I understand clearly that SEPP BLATTER has been suspended, but what other things have they done?
Well, FIFA is very much trying to show a new face, trying to have a different reaction to events like this. In the past, under BLATTER, you might expect some defiance, some suggestion that the US Department of Justice, the Attorney General, was acting for political reasons and trying to interfere with FIFA and shouldn't be getting involved in football or soccer's affairs. It's a very different FIFA reaction these days. They understand that they need to show American law enforcement that, yes, they do have problems, yes, they do take this seriously, and that they will address it. They're under scrutiny from the US Department of Justice, who have said, we are watching you, we expect you to make the reforms, to make the decisions, to show that you've changed. Now, the meeting that's happening in the building behind me, they are addressing this, and one of the stated aims of these reforms is to change the power structure of FIFA, take some decision making away from the executive committee that we've seen has been full of officials who are connected to bribery. And FIFA has said that the aim is to protect the institution from corrupt officials, and yet some of these decision makers seem to be the corrupt officials that FIFA needs protecting from. Now, at the moment, FIFA could say, well, we're the victim in this, it's not our problem. But there's a very real danger that the US Department of Justice will say, you are part of a racketeering conspiracy, you've enabled this, you are part of the problem, and FIFA is threatened with being charged as effectively a corporate defendant in this case. So FIFA does need to get out in front of this and show we take this seriously, we want to change, we are dealing with the people within our ranks.
All right, Graham Dunbar, live from Zurich. Graham, thank you very much.